As it enters its third week of war against Iran, the US has struck a key Iranian oil facility from which most of Tehran's oil is exported. President Trump has threatened to completely destroy infrastructure on the island of Kharg if attacks on boats in the Strait of Hormuz continue. Kharg Island lies 24 kilometres off the coast of Iran. 90% of its crude oil comes through a terminal on the island. Iran responded with a strike on one of the Gulf's largest storage oil facilities in the UAE.
A touching moment between a rescuer and a surviving resident, whose wife and 3 children died in their kitchen as multiple bodies were pulled from the rubble of a Tehran building after another massive airstrike.
I rebuilt the military in my first term, and we're using it in this term to, really for the sake of good.
Donald Trump declared overnight that the US had totally obliterated every military target on Kharg Island, the hub through which roughly 90% of Iran's crude oil passes, but stopped short of hitting the oil infrastructure itself. The threat, though, was explicit. If Tehran interferes with ships travelling through the Strait of Hormuz, the facilities are next. But Iran's response was swift, following through on threats to hit US partners, with strikes on one of the biggest oil storage facilities in the Gulf, in the port of Fujairah in the UAE, key location for refuelling ships on the other side of the strait in the Gulf of Oman. The regime said oil exports from Kharg Island remain uninterrupted and threatened to hit what it called US military hideouts in the Emirates. The UK maritime trade operations announced 16 ships have been attacked around the Arabian Gulf, Strait of Hormuz and Gulf of Oman since the start of the war, and Donald Trump urged Britain, China, France, Japan, South Korea and others to send Navy to help protect shipping routes, which he promised would be open soon, one way or the other. Flames erupted from the roof of the US Embassy in Baghdad this morning following an Iranian strike. Missiles soared over Jerusalem as Israelis get used to sheltering underground, and rockets from Lebanon caused damage in multiple locations in northern Israel. With missiles firing in every direction and an additional 5,000 US troops and amphibious vessels being sent to the region, hopes for a quick end to the war appear to have faded. Fergal Gallagher, RTE News.
An Israeli strike in southern Lebanon has killed a dozen medical staff at a clinic, according to Lebanese health authorities. The country's health ministry says Israeli strikes have now killed 826 people, including more than 100 children, since the latest conflict began. Amidst calls for peace talks, the Iran-backed leader of Hezbollah has warned his group is ready for a long confrontation with Israel.
An Israeli strike killed at least 4 people in the Lebanese city of Sidon. This man describing the death of his aunt and uncle and their 2 adult sons as they slept as a massacre. Apartment buildings in the capital, Beirut, have also been targeted. Whole areas of the suburbs flattened by unmanned drones and airstrikes. Whilst an overnight strike killed a dozen medical staff at a clinic in South Lebanon, according to health authorities. Across the country, families are being displaced as a result of the daily strikes, some fleeing to Syria since the escalation between Hezbollah and Israel on the 2nd of March. These people living in tents along Beirut's seafront say there is no access to food or medicine amidst the damp conditions. Speaking during a visit to Beirut, the UN Secretary-General said diplomatic channels remained open and he called on the international community for support.
The Lebanese people did not choose this war. They were dragged into it. And my message to the warring partners is clear. Stop the fighting. Stop the bombing. There is no military solution, only diplomacy.
The French President Emmanuel Macron said the Lebanese government was ready to engage in direct talks with Israel, which, according to the Israeli newspaper Haaretz, could come within days. Amidst the mounting civilian casualties, Turkey today expressed deep concern that the ongoing Israeli strikes against Lebanon could amount to a new genocide under the guise of fighting Hezbollah. Eleanor Byrnehill, RTE News.